Sasha screams, "Amelia and Daisy are both my daughters," after Willow kidnaps them. Port Charles is never short of drama, but what's about to unfold will rip families apart, expose haunting secrets, and reshape destinies. In a shocking twist that fans never saw coming, Sasha Gilmore makes a soul-shattering confession after Willow Corinthos kidnaps both Amelia and Daisy. With tears streaming down her face, Sasha screams, "Amelia and Daisy are both my daughters, and the town may never recover." Let's dive into this 4,000-word spoiler-packed narrative that shakes General Hospital to its emotional and narrative core. Sasha Gilmore has long struggled with trauma, addiction, and the pain of loss. Her journey has been one of redemption, growth, and the aching void left by the death of her infant son, Liam. For years, she tried to move forward, throwing herself into work, relationships, and recovery. But something always lingered. Something unsaid. Behind closed doors, Sasha visited a small private cemetery every year on the same date, April 7th. What no one realized was that she wasn't just mourning Liam. She was mourning something else, or rather, someone. Or two someones. In recent weeks, Sasha has been drawn to Amelia Corinthos in a way that she couldn't explain. The little girl's smile, her voice, her mannerisms, they stirred emotions in Sasha that she kept suppressing. And then there was Daisy, the mysterious child who recently showed up in Port Charles foster care. Sasha's connection to her was even more intense, an ache in her chest she couldn't rationalize. Willow Corinthos has been on a downward spiral for weeks. After the courtroom disaster where Nina was acquitted, and Michael confessed to keeping Jason's location a secret, Willow felt her world unraveling. Trust was broken. The stability she had fought so hard for after her cancer battle was cracking. And then came the whispers. Sasha was spending a lot of time with Amelia. Even Michael noticed it. But what pushed Willow over the edge was something far more devastating, a DNA test result that Sasha had ordered without telling her. It was stolen from GH's lab by an anonymous source and found its way to Willow's inbox. She stared at the results for hours. Amelia, 99.9% match with Sasha. Daisy, 99.9% match with Sasha. Willow's head spun. Was Sasha trying to replace her? Trying to take her daughter? Was she Daisy's mother too? What was this madness? And then Willow snapped. It happened on a rainy Thursday afternoon. Sasha had just dropped Amelia off at daycare and was on her way to meet Diane to finalize a business deal. Meanwhile, Daisy was playing at the Courtemain estate under Brooklyn's supervision. In a move that stunned even herself, Willow put on a dark hoodie, borrowed a car from the garage, and disappeared with both girls. By the time Sasha returned, the world had changed. "Amelia isn't here," said a daycare worker nervously. Ms. Corinthos came and picked her up, said there was a family emergency. But Michael hadn't picked her up, and neither had Carly. Within the hour, Brooklyn was in tears. Daisy's gone. She was in the garden, and then she wasn't. Sasha tore through the town, screaming, yelling, driving like a woman possessed. Every second felt like an eternity. She finally collapsed on the steps of General Hospital, screaming so loud that Epiphany and Finn ran to her aid. "They're gone. My girls. Amelia.
Daisy.
They're both my daughters. And she took them." Sasha howled in agony. The confession shocked even the most seasoned GH staff. Finn staggered. Elizabeth gasped. Anna and Dante, already alerted about the abduction, looked at each other in disbelief. "You're saying both Amelia and Daisy, they're yours?" Anna asked, voice low and steady. "Yes," Sasha sobbed. "I gave birth to twins. Liam wasn't alone. There were 3 of them. One was stillborn. One was taken. And one I was told had died too." Back in 2022, Sasha had a traumatic delivery under suspicious circumstances. While Liam was delivered and tragically passed due to complications, Sasha had been unconscious for hours afterward. Her records were sealed by the hospital under an emergency psychiatric hold following her breakdown. It was later revealed that Dr. Montague, under orders from an anonymous client, had manipulated Sasha's records and administered sedatives during her most vulnerable hours. 2 infants, Amelia and Daisy, had been born prematurely but alive. One was placed with Willow and Michael under a private adoption facilitated by Harmony Miller before her death. The other was funneled into the foster care system through a bribed social worker and vanished for years. And now, Sasha knew the horrifying truth. Somewhere in upstate New York, Willow huddled inside a roadside motel with Amelia and Daisy. She wasn't thinking straight. Her mind was fractured, paranoia in full control. "She wants to take you both away from me," Willow whispered to Amelia, brushing her hair. "But you're mine. You're mine." Daisy sat in the corner, quiet but scared. "Where's Sasha?" she asked. "Don't say her name," Willow snapped. "She's lying to everyone. She's trying to steal you. But I'm your mother. I raised you, Amelia. And Daisy, I was meant to raise you too." Michael was frantic, working with Dante to trace Willow's movements. Carly and Sasha were both stationed at the PCPD, refusing to rest until the girls were found. As the search intensified, Michael broke down and told Carly the truth. "I knew Amelia wasn't ours by birth. I knew Harmony arranged it, but I didn't know she was Sasha's." Carly, stunned, nearly slapped him. "You kept this a secret?" While Willow's mental health was deteriorating. "I thought I was protecting our family," Michael whispered. "Well, look what your protection did," Carly shouted. "2 innocent little girls are missing. Your wife is a fugitive, and Sasha is bleeding in front of the whole town." In a surprising twist, Valentin approached Sasha privately and confessed that he had known something about Daisy's origins. As CEO of ELQ's medical subsidiary, he had come across buried documents during a corporate audit, hospital records linked to Dr. Montague, and several infants listed as adopted through falsified records. "I wanted to protect you from the pain," he admitted. "I thought it was all over. But I was wrong." Sasha nearly collapsed. "You could have stopped this. You could have given me my girls years ago." "I'll make it right," Valentin promised. "Even if it costs me everything." After tracking Willow through highway cameras and ATM surveillance, Dante, Sasha, and Michael found the motel. The scene was tense. Inside the room, Willow stood frozen, Amelia in one arm, Daisy behind her. "You lied to me," Willow screamed as Sasha stepped forward. "You said Liam was dead. You said you moved on. Now you want my daughter?" "They were never mine to move on from," Sasha whispered, tears rolling down her cheeks. "Amelia was born from me. Daisy too. I didn't know until now. But I'm not here to hurt you, Willow. I'm here because I'm their mother." "I am their mother," Willow spat. "You can't take that from me." "No one's taking anything," said Michael gently, edging closer. "But this isn't the way." Suddenly, Daisy walked over to Sasha and touched her hand. "I believe you," she said quietly. "I always felt it." Amelia looked at both women, confused but calm. "Can I have 2 mommies?" she asked innocently. That broke everyone. Willow was taken to Shadybrook for emergency psychiatric care. The doctors confirmed a psychotic break triggered by stress, paranoia, and suppressed trauma. Michael stayed by her side, but custody was handed over to Sasha by emergency court order. Daisy, now safe with Sasha, began therapy to understand her journey. Amelia slowly adjusted to shared custody between Sasha and Michael, a complicated arrangement forged out of love and loss. Carly stepped in as a grandmother figure to both girls. Nina, in a rare moment of grace, offered Sasha her full support and pledged to help build a new family foundation. And Sasha? She stood in the Crimson office weeks later, looking out the window with Amelia and Daisy by her side. "I lost them once," she whispered. "But I won't lose them again."